When I just come back to India, I wrote a column about how startled I was to see every woman in Kerala wearing a salwar kameez, because I had visited Kerala throughout my childhood, and you hardly ever saw a salwar kameez. Every Malayali woman was always in a sari, and needless to say, I got lambasted by women for my patriarchy and so on. The male gaze, men like to look at women in saris. I'm sorry, it's true, but. Women wrote to me saying, try catching a bus in a sari. Of course, we'll prefer the salwar kameez. It's so much more practical, etc., etc. So I've been shaken a bit. It's possible, Darshan, and I say this with some diffidence as a man, and be very conscious of my limitations here, that it's possible that women may prefer more practical, convenient wear during the day, and the sari becomes reduced or marginalized or sidelined into something you wear for special occasions, for dinner parties and weddings and receptions and so on, but not something you wear every day to the office. Possibly. That is probably the worst that's going. The sari can never disappear. It's simply too elegant a garment. And it's so much part of our culture and our tradition. Gifting saris is always going to be an important feature, and I don't see the sari disappearing, but it may not be. I do know women who would almost never wear a sari during their average day, but are quite willing to wear it for an occasion or to go out to a wedding reception or whatever it may be. That's when they would be prepared to wear a sari. You see a lot of women in the room. Do I see heads nodding? So you wear it all the time. Good for you, ma'am. Rita? All the time. So there are still, but there may be a generational issue here. I've got to warn you. Look, as far as I'm concerned, Darshan's question was about whether we were heading in that direction in the future. I don't see the sari ever becoming a museum piece, but I wonder whether it's going to be as widely, commonly worn day long in the coming generations as it has been in the past. And Kerala certainly, I'm sorry to say, the visual evidence is that the sari has lost the battle. And it's really surprising, but the visual evidence is there.